As QTC blood smeared all over it. And then you look into its void, dark void, soulless eyes.
Someone try to reach out to you for help with their bloodied hands, and as they die, they just leave a bloody handprint going down the mask.
Does this count as a mask for something like COVID?
No, maybe
Yes.
actually,
I mean, it's here at a pharmaceutical facility, so it's probably medical graded.
it's fully surrounding your face. To be fair, like no particles can get like in that usually.
You'd have to go under your fucking mask
Neck
outside where your
hole.
head goes in, and then outward. So, I mean, it's better than most fucking masks we wear.
Donkey
Masks
lamp.
we're wearing during the meta. I mean, most of the masks we fucking wore were not really much better since they just go out the fucking side of your face instead of forward. They're technically better, but not really by much. Ain't
No
no one to
mixer,
make me
really?
wear a dumbass hairnet. I wear this by choice. And yes, I will quote Aqua Teen Hunger Force however much.
I mean, I don't disapprove of it.
I mean, hey, at least even though you had to escort him, at least he's tanky. And the fact that he's quite literally may as well be a tank. Maybe this is why no one can beat him.
I really don't think he has health at all.
You just have Frank just watch you there, just fucking slamming a dude's skull in with a sledgehammer.
I'm innocent. I am only doing this because I'm forced to. Not because I enjoy it. I put on the Serve Boss mask to hide myself from seeing my sins.
Proceeds to grab a fucking med tech right off the floor and then ask her where the fucking lab is. She tells her, she snaps her neck, look at Frank and say, I'm being forced to do this. I have no choice, it's for Katie.
I'm wearing this essentially the same way people wear those like covers over their heads to eat that bird.
You mean the mortal one?
Yeah, that bird where they shield the view from God when they sit there and just
Yeah, that's an
absolutely
mortal
devour
one.
'em. It's
Yes.
horrible.
And this is my version of that, so no one can see my sins. They blame them on ServeBot.
To be fair, I can kind of imagine servbots would do that. Servbots have wicked souls. They don't worry about good or bad, they just worry about bug good, bug bad.
Obviously.
Perfect.
I just thought zooming on the Servbot mask really increases contention.
Yes, sledgehammers will never die. Bonk.
Let us all just remember the number one rule.
Don't fuck with
Do we all?
Yvonne.
Don't fuck with Yvonne.
Frank, huh? What's it show and when do we get it?
It must show what's going on in this place. But he needs time to download it. Let's get the hell out of here and meet up with him later.
I still need proof that I was set up in Fortune City. You might have your big story now, Frank, but I'm a dead man if we don't find some evidence that clears my name.
Just a tap on the shoulder.
I can't look at you seriously with that mask on.
Then don't.
He says he'll try to figure something out.
Try, huh? That's great. I'll figure it out myself then.
to take them down just as much as you do. You must believe me.
Yeah, that really does actually sound like Isabella. You must believe me. Carlito did not mean to do this. He is a good man. He just wanted to show the truth by infecting a bunch of orphans.
I mean, how else do you do it? Jesus Christ, I've got time to kill.
God, imagine her trying to explain this to fucking Nick, someone who's an orphan and lost literally everything as well as his best friend, and pretty much the closest thing he had to an actual family member and brother. To
Did
Carlito's
you just
bullshit.
take a picture of me?
Do you seriously just have one of those little like fucking
Yeah, it's like
disposable
off the record.
cameras? Why do you have a disposable camera?
It's the same as an off the record, man.
Find them still.
That damn discount camera.
I wish my bathroom had a urinal.
I mean, everything's a urinal as long as you don't give a shit.
True, like the kitchen sink.
Or a wall.
Or Yumi's room.
Or Yumi. Really? They conveniently just have Frank's attire just lying around.
His OG attire, too. Yeah,
In twinsies.
I'm
I
gonna
still
wear this
think
now.
I wish you could
I think I
slam a
still-
helmet on him.
I think I still prefer Frank's original outfit over his new one.
It's better than
I
his
don't
off the
like it
record one.
It's off the record one is literally just the standard tux, but open shirt with his chest exposed and Isabella's necklace. And Carlito's necklace. Which I never fucking explain why he has it. Yeah, Isabella and him work together. I don't really think they're that close. Not unless she has a lot of friends or family, seeing as all her family is dead. At least she's just an orphan instead of a redheaded orphan. Give me a sec, I'll be right
What's
back.
up, Hernando? And time to save Hernando.
He's literally a Phenotrans, you know, marker. You should let him die.
But we're such good people.
Not one of you are.
You're right, I'm the true hero. He wanted me to. He literally asked me to.
Okay, I get it. Hernando, not Fernando?
Hernando.
Fucking Bill Nye looking ass.
Bill Nye, the sort of science guy.
They pretty much just reused this shit for off the record though, since they already made a Frank model.
Oh, it's gone away. The blood on your mask was like extremely low res.
The problem with the Resolution blood?
And it just looked a little funny.
Bonk. Hernando, where the fuck are you even going, bud?
I can't remember. Did 3 have you just play as a copy of Nick, or did you play as the other
You played
guy?
as his friend, Dick.
I bet Nick had his hands full with Dick.
Dick was pretty big. What?
Rude.
Well, we didn't say anything weird like Dick was a mouthful.
He was a throatful. Piece of shit.
Just imagine the sensation of swallowing that, you.
Oh,
Yes.
no. This got extremely weird.
That's the point. It's funny. You see, the joke is we're making you uncomfortable.
Awful.
I know, it's why we like it.
Oh yeah.
We're not good people.
We're just people for the most part.
That's
Hey
kind of
Frank,
debatable.
catch this.
Catch it with your teeth.
Well, the fact that you're there for a reason and all this, you know, but in general in all these games, and yet you make shit like you bucket with a drill, like drills in it, that's impractical and only for your own enjoyment, and not for actually surviving.
Alright, I'm about to make something much better.
Really, the plate launcher?
Ask Revan how good that plate launcher actually is.
It actually kind of slaps. Downside, you can't store it in your inventory now. Bonus points if you can actually aim. We know Grimm's aim is so damn good, and that's why he only ever uses guns in Fallout.
It's got nothing to do with aim and fall. The melee is just more fun. Guns in Fallout just don't feel good to use. Excuse me, pardon me.
So are we gonna question how you somehow magically turned one plate into like 60 plates
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
and put them all into a cement?
Plates are
saw?
like bacteria. They just they asexually like reproduce.
I wish that was the case. It'd mean we'd have plenty of dishes and they don't all just get fucking dirty and end up in rather her.
No one makes dishes. They just sell the ones that reproduce.
I'd rather go with the Tomsko way of fucking, you know, dealing with dishes.
Shoot them.
No one needs to do the washing up. If you just shoot it.
No,
Yes.
I wish.
That just literally is how it works.
Be a rich asshole who just throws them out when they get dirty, or hire someone else to do it, but you can just throw them out when they get dirty and buy new ones.
Damn right.
Scratch card?
They're essentially an incomplete version of the card.
You don't get the specialty attack, but you get the standard attack.
You also don't get the bonus PP, you just get normal. That's why some is red and some isn't.
I mean, you still get more PP than you would just killing something standard. You just don't get much. You get like half.
Alright.
I thought everyone knew this.
Was that the normal one?
It's been an off the record.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, scratch cards are in 2.
I believe you. Don't remember.
They are.
You can stop calling us liars, they're in it.
I never said that this one
You
can't
did
Don't
say that.
I can't believe you're so rude.
Oh my god.
I would comment more and be more disappointed, but I'm eating chips. So I'm eating myself every now and again.
Got it.
A hastily scrawled note.
Parts of the reason why I think K0 is more loved than and more remembered than this one is simply the fact that Off the Record came out not long after. This one has a much less interesting location, and also its main focus on co-op meant that it was actually awkward to play solo. And the non-stop people with guns. Die to plates.
Death by plate is kind of a shit way to go.
What the fuck, Frank? You just put it in a headlock to knee him in the nose?
You make it seem like those plates are razor sharp too.
I mean, should we test what it feels like to have a plate shot at you?
Sure. Or not me specifically, but let's actually, you know, tuck it at a ballistic thing. I want to see what damage it does.
I mean, to give an indication, it's not actually fucking slicing or killing not necessarily killing, but it's not slicing and ripping apart the fucking humans, but it is slicing the zombies apart. Zombies are fragile.
Yep, they're almost everything underneath the skin has been eaten.
I still don't think checking a plate like that would cut them like that.
Then they described them as having paper skin.
I don't know. Plates are too blunt.
I mean, it would cut through paper.
It would.
And if their skin's like it, it would.
I don't know. It would definitely go through paper, but I think it would tear through it more in a weird way.
Again, that's essentially what it's doing to the zombies.
Cleaning them cut, like, or cutting them cleanly.
That's just because the models aren't modeled that detailed.
You know what I mean?
You're reading too much into it.
I still want to know actually scientifically what it would do.
Hurt.
And it would hurt, like, a lot. It would leave a pretty nasty fucking whelp.
No
Probably
shit.
cut them too as it breaks.
Thing is, it's shooting like well over 100 miles per hour, and like the average fucking blade weighs like nearly a fucking pound. Blades are fucking heavy, at least if they're made out of like solid ceramic. Yeah, it would not feel great.
I want to see this action. I want to demonstrate.
You think I'm messed up and you're willing to actually shoot plates at people.
Real people.
You know, it would honestly be cheaper to shoot a plate at a real person than shooting a plate at one of those like mannequins meant to simulate a human body.
Okay, fine. Then we'll get certain types of people in prison.
Oh, okay, so we're just gonna be shooting migrants, okay.
No, that's not what I
Jeez.
said. I meant like pedophiles.
Wow,
God.
racist.
Or murderers.
Oh, so now you're calling migrants
No!
pedophiles.
I swear to God.
When did these migrants become pedophile murderers? Jesus.
You have my thing linked to this channel and you are trying to drag my ass through the mud. That's fucking horseshit. Fuck you.
Then stop saying it.
I wasn't.
The lady doth protest a bit much.
Oh yeah.
Something that some guilty would say.
I never said my name.
A lot of stuff, honestly, from
just
3
did.
was invented in Case West. Like taking out security cameras and only saving people by killing the stuff around them. Fucking Frank.
Good thing he has no health.
Probably because he got shot in the back with a shotgun. And technically we have actually tested shit like that on fucking prisoners and shit. You know, just about every part of the world at some point in time has experimented on prisoners and done some really fucked shit. Nothing like taking someone's body part, freezing it till it's completely frozen solid, and then smashing it with
I
a
didn't know
hammer to
those
see
are.
what'll happen.
That sounds gross.
Who would have guessed that freezing a body part solid and then hitting it with a hammer
Yes, we
would
all
shatter
know
it?
about Unit 731. See?
Hey, at least the upside, if you're gonna do really fucked up experiments, at least make sure you record the data and let you get away scot fucking free.
They didn't get away scot-free. They had their names in other countries ruined. In Japan, they were welcome, though.
God, I just want to imagine. Like, they end up finding all the prisoners super happy, just finally getting exposed, and they're like, okay, this is good data. We won't completely fucking ruin you, so you're not going to prison or getting executed. And they proceed to just flamethrower all the prisoners and say, we gotta clean this up.
Burn away the evidence.
Sure, sir. It would have been less painful for you had you gone down with the first hit.
I personally
Blood
would
smears
not.
all over the face.
I wouldn't want to go after a guy that is bludgeoning everyone to death or shooting with plates while wearing the Surbot mask. Especially after I see him take out all my friends with guns, like who had guns, and he takes them out by just beating the shit out of them with like a crowbar.
Oh, so you mean Gordon Freeman?
I was
Freeman.
yes. The goal at the moment, I am so lost.
Killing time.
Oh, just
Oh.
wait until you see the fucking final boss of this DLC.
I thought I was going to be familiar with this, but apparently I don't remember ever seeing this.
I played it once when we lived at your parents. When I first bought it.
That was like 10 years
Played it
ago.
right after I played it right after I beat Casio.
That goes even before y'all knew me.
Oh,
Yep. And I've had it on my system the entire time since. It's part of why I want to do this retrospective thing is it forces me to replay some stuff I haven't played in a long time, like Chop T Drop.
Oh, hey, there's a magazine. What's it do? Science. The fuck does science do? Science and medical items have 3 times their. Oh wow, how original. Is that a sword? Or is that a giant needle?
I think it's a pogo stick.
Very nice.
I'll pick it up and look. I think it's a giant needle.
Novelty syringe.
oh,
Why the fuck do they have that?
Wait,
why is it
Got it.
pointy?
Oh, it functions like the fucking pitchfork.
This just reminds me that like one.
I'm
Flash
taking
hits
this
video
with me.
syringe. Johnny, it is just a needle, Johnny.
That's
It's
Film
fine,
Cow.
Johnny. Yeah, that's what it's called. Film cow.
Hey, so you know me. If you were in a doctor's
No.
office and they're like, "Okay, time for your shot," and then someone,
I'm leaving.
someone kicks in the door with this, and they're wearing the Surbot mask, and they just look at you.
Okay, no, but real talk, hilariously, inverse of that. Imagine being able to be the doctor who comes in with the needle just to fuck with your patient like that.
I'd only want to do it to small children.
That's hilarious, especially when you hear that they have a phobia. And I'm gonna say that I have a phobia of needles, so I'm allowed to say that's funny.
That's like saying I have a black friend, so I can drop the N-bomb whenever I want.
I know it's different, goddamn it. First the migrants, now this shit. Oh my god, why does it get their limbs like explode?
Don't worry about it. It says there's a PP sticker in here, but I don't fucking see it. Oh, there it is. Because I just got the tip
Oh.
about what to do with them.
I think the cat cut my face a little bit.
That's fine.
She just swiped at me because I was looking at her.
That's fine.
You don't really use it anyways.
What was adorable is at one point she just looked up and tried to bite my robe hanging off my chair. Slam. I hate that shit. It doesn't even have to make their limbs pop off, but it does. I wish that had a combo. I don't know
Plus,
what
let's
it
be
is.
honest. It's not too big of a deal if you ended up having your face messed up because you could just do OnlyFans and send people pictures of your feet.
If it's as lucrative as people make it out to be, I can totally understand why they send feet pics.
God, I can only imagine how many guys have jerked it to feet they thought was a woman's feet, but it's just a guy that had really girly feet.
Here, we can make your feet all pretty and start doing it.
I'm pretty sure I've had too many surgeries on my feet to be attractive.
I'm sure people would find that more attractive actually, depending on the demographic. You'd also just like go to the. I've seen people literally go to stores and use like random rugs and just like pull them down to the floor to use them as props.
Ow, I just got shot.
just buy Grim like 15 chili dogs from Sonic, have him place it down in like a little square pattern, and have him step on it.
Wait, we don't have a Sonic.
It closed down forever ago.
You have to remind me of that. I miss happy hours.
But why did it never make me happy?
It made me
Because
happy.
nothing makes you happy.
I got slushies after school. It made me happy.
No, the part that was happy was you not being in school. Don't misplace the dopamine.
Both.
That's why people look back on somewhat mid stuff and think it makes them happy. It's more so you were happy at that time in your life.
Stop trying to dissect my happiness. And just
No, I'm not trying. I am doing it.
It's not actually right though.
Yes, it is.
It isn't. I could be both happy about school and getting a slushie.
No.
I remember playing horror games for the first time and actually being horrified about it or disturbed. It felt great for a while until it stopped working on me, and then I was no longer happy.
That's why you just gotta go and not safe for life on Reddit.
No.
Find some funny stuff on there.
I remember being super spooked by a lot of games as a kid. And now I'm still super spooked, but it entirely depends. Like, Dead Space was great until I got to the point where I just felt like I was able to just beat the shit out of them.
Then play on the higher difficulty that deletes your save when you die. Then you'll really be intense.
I'll be upset. I'll rage.
No, I
Yeah,
don't want
it
to piss again.
Never worked on me. Plus, honestly, Dead Space was never really that hard of a game to begin with. I always feel strong the plasma cutter is just that good.
But that's what I mean, though, is initially, I personally was initially scared, but the plasma cutter and any of the other shit really just trivializes it.
So basically, the moment you left the elevator scene, that's when you that's when you stopped being interested.
Yeah, when the lights went off, and I had to deal with them in the dark, that was the peak.
So you're not afraid of the zombies, you're just afraid of the dark.
And zombies, combined.
She's also afraid of open doors when she's sleeping. I can crack open the door to the closet and she freaks out and has to get up and shut it.
The black void, and I don't like it because something's come out of that void.
What makes you think whatever coming out of that void can't open a damn door?
You should wait till she goes to sleep. Make sure the light's completely off, but there's enough lighting to actually be able to see you through the doorway, and just stand there. Just stand there till she
I need to buy
wakes
something
up.
like RGB something. When she's asleep, close the door, turn off all the lights, and then turn like a deep red thing on behind the door and open it just a crack.
Not too shabby.
Stop looking pissed off at me.
I was laying in
Bed before he woke up, looking at my phone, and I heard like a knock, like a couple knocks actually, and it did not sound like it was coming from the door or like the actual like entrance. It sounded like it was coming from somewhere in the actual house, and it scared the shit out of me. I literally sat there and stopped breathing.
You don't let me finish. Whenever she finally wakes up and sees you, you should do basically what they did in that remake of Dawn of the Dead. Yeah, where the little girl then proceeds, once she gets noticed by the two couple in the bed, run after her, screaming, making guttural zombie noises.
My favorite thing is just to roll my eyes in the back of my head.
Happening? Who's freaking out?
It's one of the enemies down there with the taser. See?
Oh, okay. I was like, Frank's right there. What's the problem?
It'd be funny if they couldn't actually make a unique model or anything, so that's literally just Chuck Griggs' model in that outfit.
A good chance there is.
A lot of games do that in the
Zombie handler. I don't think you're handling shit.
I'm assuming the logic is that their outfits are so thick that zombies can't easily bite through them. I just
Yeah.
want to imagine whenever they were making this shit, they were like, oh, we made all these like electric prods and shit. You know what that makes me think of? Probes. Holy shit, I have an idea for a sequel. There's Frank West and Probes. Uranus Zone.
Oh my god. That though. That place looks fun.
Oh, I thought it would explode.
Yeah,
My favorite part was whenever I drove the fucking pussy wagon right up to the fucking rocket ship and had it push me through the earth. I nearly broke mine and Grim's safe. It was
You
funny.
actually got to see some of the dev text back there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, the dev text.
Yeah, underneath Uranus Zone, he was able to see things like where it was labeled like Zone 8 or something like that in the files.
Oh, they're unused stuff that they kind of shove out of
Well, it's
bounds.
used because it's underneath the get maps, I guess, so they can probably just like click to type in like spawn Zone 8 or something like that.
That's what I
Yeah,
mean,
like
though,
if you got through the Earth on other parts of the map, like say the Royal Flush
Sadly, I
Casino,
was launched
like
up,
say,
not there.
saying unused as in you shoved it out of bounds, out of view. It's not
yeah,
really
that
used.
Marquez which zone it was.
It was cool. I just wish I didn't get shoved up.
I kind of feel like they could have just, I don't know, maybe text file or something like that to say which zone it was. Didn't have to like make a giant fucking number under the map that said which zone it was. Blue Castle Games, they were some weird people. Very weird. Not like us.
It's almost time yet.
Jesus Christ, it just wouldn't be the same if they didn't have you fucking wait obligatory amounts of time.
Nope. I'm gonna pause the video and just sit here and wait.
We're about ready.
Uh,